Tampa, queen of the creek, built on faith and dreams. Yeah, the roots run deep, turning dirt to gold, watch the homestead gleam. Hard work, real life, this ain't just a theme. Up with the sun, I don't waste time. Boots in the mud, gotta hustle, gotta grind. Crafting and growing, yeah, make it shine. Turning little into plenty, watch me redefine.
Every stitch, every seed, every plan I lay ain't just a hobby, it's a whole new way.
Tampa, queen of the creek, built on faith and dreams. Yeah, the roots run deep, turning dirt to gold, watch the homestead gleam. Hard work, real life, this ain't just a theme. Storms rolling.
I am back. It's your girl Pam with Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. Welcome to the channel. Your girl is back for the Tampa's Creek show. Hope everybody is doing okay. Tampa feel a whole lot better because you know I got to get my 2 hours in, so I'm short an hour. So welcome back, guys. Hit the likes, thumbs up, and share this video out to let everybody know Tampa is back. Raise the roof, cause Tampa is back. Tampa, 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 Tampa is back. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Don't forget to if you watch the replay, I hope you like it. Yeah, Mike said, hey, what's cuz said, I ain't seen you before. What? I went get sandwich, you left. What, Mike? I had some issues going on, man. I had some issues. While I was live on Queen Alchemy's channel, I was drinking detox tea. The detox tea is designed to detox your liver and your kidneys. Well, I decided to detox some other stuff. So, hey, yeah. Tampa was having some issues. So back for part 2 of Throwback Thursday. Mike said, new stream. Who this hypo? Who this hypo? You ate the potato. It didn't have a chance. Okay, Happy Mac. Happy Mac. Yes. Oh, let me put this going across here. I forgot to put it on there. For those of you all, what happened? Oh, there you go. There you go. Let me play this right here.
Queen of the creek. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek. Turn me up through the bass, yeah, the vibe so deep. From the chat to the fam, yeah, we all gon' eat. Every like, every share, yeah, I see that move. Ain't no fake, just real, yeah, we keep that groove. We don't fall, we just build and rise. Every stream, every dream, yeah, we touch that sky. Tampa queen set the tone, yeah, the love too strong. When the fam come together, we can't do no wrong. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek.
Welcome in. Shout out to all you bush people out there in the background. So you clean inside and out. Happy Mac. I'm just trying to detox my liver. And hey, it is what it is. I ain't got no complaints. So let's get this Throwback Thursday back started, guys. Ooh, yes. Anybody want to come up and join me? I did drop the link. I don't know what Crappie might be still doing hair. He might be still doing hair. So the next question, guys, is which children's show features psychedelic puppies and characters like... Nope, I'm going to take it because that's the answer right there. Which children's show features psychedelic puppies and characters? Throwback Thursday with Tampax. Hold on. Oh my God. I most definitely got to go back in there and fix that. Oh, snap-a-doodle. OMG. Thank you. See, that's what happened when you think you know what you doing over here. Yeah, I'm about to let me take all that stuff down because I ain't trying to mess nothing up. Thank you, Janet. Janet said, Throwback Thursday with Tampax. Oh, yeah. Happy Mac, and you didn't say nothing? You didn't say nothing? Wow. Nope, Happy Mac, I wasn't trying to be funny. I was typing. I was like, what in the world? When I saw what she said, I was like, nope, Tampa ain't trying to be funny. That was a typo. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to call myself that. So, anywho, which children's show features psychedelic puppies and characters? Whew, Janet. She made me laugh. She did, because I sure didn't pay no attention to it. Throwback Thursday with Tampa. I'm back, part 2. Okay. Now, look, let me make sure that's what they say up there. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, okay. Nobody knows the answer? Do. I don't think I want no more of that tea none tonight. I most definitely don't. So I'll read the question one more time. Which children's show featured psychedelic puppets and characters? What's up, Good Eats Home? It's been a minute since I seen you. How you doing? Welcome to Throwback Thursday. Throwback. Mike said Throwback Drinks Thursday. Yes, that's what it is. Welcome in. Psychedelic puppies. How high were they in the 70s? What you said? The Muppets? Nope, it's not the Muppets. It's something I ain't never heard of. Yes, it's been a while. Yes, goodies. How everything doing on y'all end? Y'all got your garden season started and anything else growing? Got good news going on with the homestead? So I'm gonna type it in because y'all tell me if y'all ever heard of this because I ain't never heard of this word. I don't even know how you pronounce this word. So doggone well, I ain't never watched it because I ain't never heard of it. Yeah, that's it right there. Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah, HR Puff. That's it, Janet. HR. Oh, I put them together. I thought that was one word. So it's HR Puff and Snuff. Yep. Sigma and Sea Monster. Everything is good. Thanks for asking. No problem. Oh, the Boogaloos, Mike. See, I ain't never heard of this HR Puff and Stuff. What's that? What's that about? Can anybody tell me? Have any of you guys watched that? Because I ain't never heard of that. I watched Lamb Chop. I watched The Muppets. Sesame Street. And Gullah Gullah Island back in the day. Gullah Gullah Island, baby. Binya Polyboy. That was my little show. He puff and snuff his friend when things get rough. Okay. Oh my God. Siggy and his evil brother. See, I ain't never seen that. Dang it, autocorrect. You too young, Tampa. See, that's what I'm saying. I ain't never heard of no HR Puff and Snuff. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hey Siri. Mm-hmm. What's HR Puff and Snuff?
Up to Snuff is a 2018 documentary film about musician and composer W.G.
Dude, I didn't say nothing like that. You just want to say what you want to say. You just gets on my nerves, Siri. HR Puff and Stuff. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, baby, I ain't never seen this. Mike said lies. I ain't never seen this before. Guys, like seriously, let me show y'all a picture. So is this what y'all talking about? Because I ain't never seen this. I ain't never heard of that. Yeah. I wasn't. That came out in the night. Oh, yeah, no wonder. But see, it came out 1969 to 1970. I was born in 76, but I still didn't hear about it. Like, wow. I ain't never heard of that. I'm going to see if they got that on DVD so I can see if I can watch it and see what it's about. Say did and Marty Croft Kids Show. Okay. Happy Max said, I watched Vegetable Soup and the Electric Company Ship. Janet said, well, yep, dumbest show ever. Sid and the Marty Croft. See, I watched Sid the Sign Kid. I don't know none of these little shows y'all talking about. Wow. Now that's some straight up throwback right there for y'all to know that. And I ain't never heard of that. I wonder if Jegs heard of it. Jegs ain't came out. Google that, Tampa. They made like 20 on drugs kids shows. What? Sid and the Marty Croft? Hold on, let me see what they say. Sid and the Marty Croft. Let me see. Sid. They say Sid. And look at them. They listening to our conversation, y'all, because they done pulled it up. Wow. Look at this mess. I ain't never seen this. Golly. Now, that's funny. Witchy Pooh was evil. Witchy Pooh was hilarious. Man, I ain't never heard of that mess. See, that let y'all know. We don't know all the stuff that y'all knew back in the day. We still coming up now. See, that's new to me, but it's old to y'all. Like, seriously, wow. I don't understand. Oh, man. So what phrase did people use to say goodbye that came from CB radio culture in the 70s? What phrase did people use to say goodbye that came from CB radio culture in the 70s? They still probably say it today. They probably still say it today. Jimmy the Talking Flute Happy. Say, I ain't never heard of them, Mike. What phrase did people use to say goodbye that came from CB radio culture in the 70s? Mike said 10-4. Nope, not that one, Mike. Good night, Psalms. Sleep tight and don't let the bug bites. Oh, that's what you were saying. No. No, Psalms. That's a good one, though. I think they still say that now, though. No, Mike, I think Psalms was just saying, trying to find out the phrase. She said over. Oh, look, Mike, I thought she was saying good night too. Over and out. Okay, so the answer is catch you on the flip side. They used to say that on the CB. I ain't never heard nobody say that on no CB in the 70s, catch you on the flip side. Is that something they used to say back then? Happy Max said, Mike, I have to say that talking flute was sort of scary. I didn't like puppets. Man. Ooh, we over and out. Good, he said, oh, Lord. I was like, Psalms did a good one, though, because I thought she was saying good night, don't let the bugs bite. Mike said he was a CB, so they didn't say that, catch you on the flip side. Because I'm like, I don't think they said that. That sounds like something new. I was going to say, peace out, I don't know nothing. Thank you, Janet. I don't think people said that. Like, what's your handler? Like, I remember people saying that, asking people what their handler is. and you tell them your name and all that type of stuff, yeah, I ain't gonna be no good with these goodies. It's from the 70s. Now, I bet you know this one. I bet you know this one because these people still do that today. What hairstyle became a cultural icon after being worn by Angela Davis and others? Flip side was about records. Right, Mike. I ain't never heard it about no CB. What hairstyle became a cultural icon after being worn by Angela Davis and others? Right, Mike. Right, Afro. The ease. Mike said that's easy. That's easy. Happy Max and my uncles were truckers too. I must not have paid attention. Like I ain't never heard of that one. So I was like, who that? She said, who that? Angela Davis, who that? The Afros. But people still wear Afros today. Yep, teeny weeny sweet. Tampa got a teeny weeny Afro. Tampa got one. Yep, Tampa got one. Now, I bet you Mike know this one. What car became a 1970s pop culture symbol due to the Dukes of Hazzards? So I'm saying, I don't know no famous people. It's cute too. Well, thank you. I'm trying to get these parts to fill in. I stopped doing this. So I think that's what was my problem, my nerves. Right. Mike got it. The General Lee, the 1969 Dodge Charger. Well, it wasn't a punch book. What? Y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you can. Share the live out to let everybody know we back. While we're waiting. Yep, that was a Charger. Some said that car that has the swimming pool in the back. That car was long though. Boss Hard car was long. There was a Charger. Yep. It was the 1969 Dodge Charger, the General Lee. But Boss Hard car was long. Had them horns on the front. Let me play this right here.
Creekside mods, they run the show. Keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire. Lifting us up, taking us higher. They keep it moving, always on point. Every live stream, they light the joint. Dropping those links with style and grace. Creekside mods, always setting the pace. Ooh, they bring that good vibe. Ooh, always keeping it live. They keep the flow smooth, always clean. Creekside mods, the real MVPs. Creekside mods, they run the show. Keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire. Lifting us up, taking us higher. Shout out to the crew, always on the grind.
Shout out to all my Creekside mods. I appreciate you and love you guys. Mike said, my buddy on one purple with a couple mile today. He sold it with a couple million a day. Oh, wow. Wow, purple. Purple is a pretty color on cars. Yeah. Yep, the color for Dodge purple was called Plum Crazy. Wow. His car was in a mint original condition. I had a Chevy El Camino in mind. Okay, so what have you guys planted anything today? Did anybody plant anything today? Yeah. I was supposed to be setting up this hydroponics today, but when I got in today, I was like, I ain't doing that today. I had a baby blue Florida Granada, big like a boat. could squeeze in 11 teenagers. Wow, Happy Mac. That sound large. That sound large. No, I had to clean my yard. Did you get your washing machine upstairs yet? Or was that the washing machine or a freezer? Which one was it? I did not plant anything. I was busy dehydrating cherry tomato. Ooh, Janet. Yes. And fun fact, they crashed so many. That car on Dukes. That car's worth a lot now because rare. Wow. I used to love watching the Dukes of Hazzard. That and Knight Rider. I really couldn't get into Chips. I watched it, but I really couldn't get into watching Chips like a lot of people talk about. Chips. I used to watch MASH all the time. Yep. So those were some of those. And Mr. Ed. Fun fact. Okay, Mike told me that one. So the next one is, what was the name of the hit 1970s TV show featuring Archie Bunker? Nope. Wash is still out there. My neighbor has vacation next week. He'll help me. Okay, Happy Mac. I'm glad you got somebody to help you. Nothing planted today, but looking forward to Tuesday. Okay, Psalms. All in the family. That's right. All in the family. Guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me on the second part of the Throwback Thursday. What popular 1970s board game featured a pop-o-matic bubble? Oh, I still play that game to the day. Everybody said me head. What popular 1970s board game featured a pop-o-matic bubble? Yes, Janet got it. Trouble. Some said trouble. Do any of you guys still play that today? Do anybody play board games? Mike said, I forgot the name. Do anybody still play board games today? Or is everything just about technology? Like me and Mackenzie play Operation. We play Mancala. We play Checkers. And we play Connects 4. Goody said, yeah, they do. Mike said, nope. Some say I play Monopoly. Oh, Mackenzie just showed me we play Uno. So Mike said, my wife cheats. So what type of board games do you guys play besides? Some say she play Monopoly. What other games do y'all play besides the ones that I name? Or do you all play any of them? Happy Max said, I had ants in your pants and Chinese checkers. I've always wanted to learn how to play Chinese checkers and chess. I'm good at checkers, and then I used to play backgammon with my mom. My mama taught me how to play backgammon. It was ironic that the backgammon game came in like a little suitcase, like you going to work at somebody's office. But it was a pretty cool game once you learn how to play backgammon. Dominoes, yep. Plus Monopoly takes too long. Cousin, I came back for a part 2. I feel a whole lot better now. Plus Monopoly, because I wanted to finish getting my watch hours. We only did but an hour. You know, usually Tampa stay on 2 hours, so we've been on 24 minutes, so we got a few more to go before an hour hit, and we'll be good. Under the shame on you. What? Mike Monopoly don't take that long. Nope. Welcome in. They don't. Jumanji, Jenga. I like Jenga. Poker. I don't play poker. Blackjack, rummy, and solitaire. Yep, I do that. I like that too, Psalm. Monopoly and life was torture. I have patience for a 52 pickup, and that about it. Anybody play Scrabble? If you play Scrabble, Did you just make up words, like randomly make up words and try to argue with people that that's a word? Oh, so many. I replace them when we lose pieces too. Okay, goodies. Yeah, me and Mackenzie got, well, I know a lot of them, a lot more of our stuff like puzzles and games is in the storage, but I did buy a few to keep in the room with us while we at my daughter's house, so we'll have something to play. Cribbage is fun. I ain't never heard of cribbage. Cribbage. Cambridge? Nah, that's cribbage. Skip bow. I like phase 10. Do anybody play phase 10? Phase 10 is off the chain. Scrabble was good. Yes, Scrabble was. No, we had the rule book. Mike said, nah, we had the rule book. Y'all ain't about to be making up these ebonic words. Hey, Renee. Hey, Riri, Mom. How you doing? It was good to meet you, Riri, Mom. Well, Renee, since me and you got the same name. Well, my middle name is Renee, so. And you spell it like how I spell it. I love Scrabble. My pastor and I have competition at every potluck. Okay, yes. But we have the dictionary while playing. My people be trying to cheat their butt out with playing Scrabble. Skip bow. I couldn't get into skip bow. But I do love phase 10. I have my mother-in-law's 1950 scramble guy. Ooh, Janet, I bet that's nice. I like when me and Mackenzie, we got a I wonder can I show it? We got a wooden chess game. Let me see if I can show it. See if y'all can see it. Because I love when the games is wooden. They be so cute. But me and Mackenzie got a wooden let me see if I can find it. That ain't right. How come it ain't letting me go back? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I can find it now. So, is it on here? I guess not. Oh, that's because it's on that phone. All I remember, tic-tac-toe and hangman. Wait a minute. Connect 4. If words not in the book don't count. Right, Mike. Gotta make sure it's really a word. Yes. Yep, phase 10. But me and Mackenzie got a wooden chessboard. Like the whole board is wooden and all the pieces is made out of wood. And I love that one. Yeah. So my grandmother taught me how to play cribbage, but I forgot how it works now. See, I ain't never heard of that one, Matt. Never heard of that one. My husband and I played Trivial Pursuit. I tried to play that too, Janet. She said, hello, nice to meet you. I appreciate the love and the support, Riri, Mom. Sets of 15 happen back to move pegs, connect floor. Like me and Mackenzie got to connect floor. I want to get that connect floor that when we playing and it flips over on you and switch your place. Have anybody ever played Pie in the Face? You know, where they put the whipped cream on the little hand, and if something happened and it hits you in your face. I wanted to get that game, but I don't think I want no whipped cream smacked in my face. All I remember, tic-tac-toe and hangman. I like me some tic-tac-toe and hangman. What was that game with blocks of letters that you shade and tried to make words? Happy man, wasn't that Scrabble? Scrabble? Yeah, Scrabble. I tried to play Twister, but the lady said no back then. Oh, you talking about Boggle. Okay, yes, that's the one. Okay. Yep. Okay. Who was the U.S. president when the Watergate scandal happened? I don't even know what a Watergate scandal was. So this is something new to me. Who was the U.S. president when the Watergate scandal happened? Janet got it. Nixon. Can't forget bingo. Yeah, son, girl. I love me some bingo. Man, McKenzie got bingo game up there too. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Yep. Nixon, Nixon, Nixon. I am not a crook. Mike, what, Mike? OMG. No, you didn't, Mike. Pause. Pause to the pause to the pause. I need my pause pattern on you, Mike. Mike said that was his nickname. Seriously. Oh my gosh. That's what Nixon said, but he lied. Before the scandal too. Wow. OMG. What was the name of a wait a minute. Mike got me messed up. Hold on. We gotta take a break for a second. Let me compose myself. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Creekside crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside crew, where the loyalty rings. Creekside crew, every level we bless. From the roots to the roof, we don't settle for less. Creekside crew, y'all the day one flame. Lit that fire, gave Tampa its name. Backbone strong, y'all the base, the tone. Ain't no movement if you ain't in the zone. Creekside treasures, red with the glow. Y'all to shine when the river runs slow. Grace in your steps, gold in your soul. You the sparkle that makes the whole creek roll. Creekside warriors, strength in your stride. Never back down, y'all the fearless ride. Through the storm, you the power and fight. You the reason Tampa shines so bright. Creekside crew, yeah, we ride with pride. Creekside crew, got the fan worldwide. Creekside crew, every level we true. Stand tall, yeah, that's what we do. Creekside crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside crew.
All right, I'm back. That wasn't that long ago. See, I don't know nothing about no inflatable football scandal. I guess because I don't watch football, so I wouldn't have known about that. Now, what was the name of the ape who starred in a major 1976 remake of a classic film? Everybody should know that. Everybody, clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Nope, not Godzilla, not a Harry, not a bear. Oops, what's up? Oops, what's up? Oops, upside your head. Oops. Goodies, right? King Kong. King Kong is in the building. Say that again, please. It was King Kong. Yep, it was King Kong. Which one did y'all like best? The old version or the new version? I like the old version. I don't even lie. I like the old version of King Kong and the old version of Godzilla. Now, did I like Godzilla versus King Kong? I don't like that one either. I'm like, whatever. Goody said the old one. Yes. Oops said Jaws, cousin. I'm over here thinking of Harry and the Henderson. Oh, the old one. Yep, the old one is the best. Okay, which toy became a massive fitness and playground craze in the 1970s? And can you still do it? So when you tell me the toy name, tell me if you can still do it. Which toy became a massive fitness and playground craze in the 1970s? Right, Mike. Hula hoop. Now, can you hula hoop? Can you hula hoop? Can you hula hoop?
Yes.
Can Mike said never. Oh, snap. Can anybody still hula hoop? Oops, said hell to the now. Wow. I like the old Godzilla where he stumps his little feet and yeah, you could see his zipper. Mac, that's why I like the old Godzilla. I don't like that new one. I mean, it's okay. Cuz saying hula hoop. Haven't tried in years. Okay, hula hoop never could. They were pretty fun as giant frisbees. Yeah, you can sling that thing. I used to do the hula hoop around my neck, and then I used to put the hula hoop around my foot and skip it like I'm skipping and jumping over it. I used to love doing the hula hoop. I don't know if I can do it now, though. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Goody said, I can. I do it for the workout. Okay. I think I'm going to buy Mackenzie a hula hoop for this summer to see if she can do it.
I have a hula hoop. It's in the store.
I'm going to see if she can do the hula hoop.
Oh,
We're going to do a hula hoop challenge, me and Mackenzie.
I can do it.
And I'm going to video it to see which one of us can do it better.
Girl, you can't do it.
Don't tell me what I can't
The
do,
hula
but
hoop's too small.
I can get it to go round twice before it hits the floor. Once around my waist, once around my knees, then on the floor. It's been a while. What's up, Jegs? I've been back on Jegs for 37 minutes. I was waiting on David to come up, but he ain't show back up. Hey, awesome Alvin. How you doing? Hey, Janice said, I did it around my neck too. It was my niece's neck. Jenny. Oh my goodness. Wow. Some said my last frisbee got stuck on the windshield of a taxi that was passing by our house and they just kept driving away with it. Wow. I like having frisbee. Mackenzie flew her first kite when we went to the ocean for the first time. Saw a sister bought her a kite while we was at the beach,
and I broke it.
And she broke it as usual. She always breaking stuff, but that is what it is. I am mad. I did not know you were back on. Yeah, I've been on 38 minutes now. Yep.
You got 5 minutes.
Tampa asked Jags what Richard Nixon. Now, Jags, what was Richard Nixon? Nickname. Jags, do you know what Richard Nixon's nickname was? Because Mike had me tripping. Anybody still play jarts? What's jarts? Oops. You mean darts? Can anybody shoot a look at Happy Mac. She was ready to say that. What's darts? Oops. Thanks for asking. You okay, awesome album? Some saying darts, because I'm like yard dart survival. I ain't never heard of that one, oops, but I have heard of darts. Like seriously, I've heard of darts. What's the archery? Is anybody good at doing archery in the chat? Like, have you ever? If you ever did archery, are you good at it? And if you're good at it, do you hit the bull's eye all the time? Like hit it dead center in the middle? I've always wanted to learn how to do archery.
I did it on the TV.
But Ken said she did it on the TV.
It was sticky.
She did it on the Wii when we was playing our Wii. He was a weasel of a man.
Hey, you got me one of those foam things with the sticky.
Lawn darts were giant metal darts used tossed in the air. Yeah, see, I ain't never played that. I used to like playing horseshoe. Yeah, Crop, I've been on here 40 minutes now waiting on you to come back. And you didn't even show back up. Yes, I am. Anybody ever play horseshoe? I used to love playing horseshoe. Them little things was fun. Yes, I am. Yard darts, the most dangerous game there was. See, I ain't never heard of that one. We were all allowed to play darts. We used kitchen steak knives. See, that's what I'm saying. I ain't never heard of it, so I never played it. Now y'all talking about it. I might want to try it. I might just want to try it now. I'm just kind of stopping. Okay, awesome, Alvin. I appreciate you stopping in. My oldest, you came back, huh? Yep. My oldest son is excellent at archery, but I'm just okay at it. No bullseyes every time. I do archery with my grandson. I most definitely want to learn how to do it. Yep, I most definitely. I've been shooting bow since I was 5 and still shoot almost on a weekly basis. Okay, oops. I most definitely want to learn. I want Mackenzie to learn how to do real archery as well. What about fencing? Do anybody do fencing? So many accidents with jars, they were banned. I'm quite sure, Mike, if it's the dangerous game, it's fun though. I like horseshoes. Yep, still play horseshoes. Kids these days, do y'all teach any of y'all kids some of the games that we used to play back in the day? Because I've been trying to introduce Mackenzie to certain things. And she be like, what in the world? What's up, Crop? You like snakes and ladders?
Well, I put it on the
you finished cutting your person's head?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I've been on.
Congratulations on the last live you had done. The 5,000 and the 10,000, over 10,000 hearts.
That was on TikTok.
You think I don't know that?
Oh, you was over on the TikTok?
No, I was here, but I said congratulations on that. That's good.
Well, thank you. That was what, my third time going TikTok. Wait a minute, 1, 2, 3. Yep, third time going live on TikTok. The first time I went, I got 2,000 likes, and it shut me down because we were playing music over here, and I don't know, and the Lord's helped me set it up the right way. And then the second time I went, I got 5K, and then the third time went over 10K. I had planned on going live tonight, but I didn't know that T was gonna do what that T did.
I'm glad you didn't do it.
Yeah, so
did you play snakes and ladders?
No, we didn't play. I didn't play snakes and ladder. I remember them metal dots. My sister and I had the whole attic looking like woodpecker and attack the house. See something? Have you ever played in darts, David?
Darts?
No, jarts. They say it was lawn jarts, like you out in the grass throwing up kitchen knives and stuff.
No. Throwing them up?
Knives.
Throwing them up?
I think that's what they said. Let me go back to it. Hold on. Let me go back.
No, I ain't gonna be able to do that. And let me put my readers on.
Wait a minute. Oops said yes. Yard darts was the most dangerous game there. Lawn darts were giant metal darts you tossed up in the air. And Janice said we were allowed to play jars. We used kitchen steak knives.
Hell no. Is this what's the objective? To miss the knife coming down?
Yes, so.
No, I'm serious. I'm Tampa. I'm serious when I ask.
I ain't never heard of it neither till it's Throwback Thursday. So I ain't never heard of it until they started talking about it. Oops was the one that brought it up.
Damn, but it's by 4 people that said that they was with that. And I'm like,
They was in the dangerous.
man,
They was a little Michael Myers back in the day.
man. I'm scared of the woods. Y'all throw it down.
Now, that was funny right there. Cousin said, I love fencing. Oops said, I have swords, but no fencing.
That Oop sound like a tough guy.
Fencing just a barbed wire kind. Because I asked the question, have anybody ever did any fencing? Meg said, I can put a fence up in about 2 days.
Yeah, that's the only fencing I know.
You know the ones with them doggone swords they be having on that white suit with the mask on, and they be.
I ain't never did that, and I ain't never wanted to play with no knives like that, you know. Nah.
You go around, oops, you gonna be playing yard dots.
Look, TC, we used to chess box, right? And when you get the best of a joker accidentally act like he accidentally hit you in your face.
Oh.
You understand? So now I don't want to play that game.
You might accidentally robots. You ever played Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
Oh, I heard of that, but I don't know what that is.
I think it was that little game that people I think they were red and blue. You be on one side and the other person on the other side, and y'all trying to fight each other.
Oh, you talking about the little boxing man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I played him. Oh yeah. When it was one on that side and one on this side, almost like the Hungry Hip Hop.
Yeah, but it was called Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
But except like you said, one or two boxes.
Mike said I had a science kit as a kid with actual dangerous chemicals. Mike, where y'all got? Where y'all grew up at getting all these dangerous chemicals?
Yeah, the most thing they let us play with was a frog.
I wasn't playing with that neither because I was afraid I was gonna get a wart.
Yeah, we
I tell you, don't you let a frog piss on you. You gonna get a wart.
You gonna get the wart. And you know what? I wonder is that true?
I don't know because I was never taking a chance.
Right. I wonder is that true, TC? Or was that another one of them folk tales when they say, you know that body of water over there that they just dug that pond? You ain't gotta put no fish in it. In a few years, fish gonna end up because ducks gonna put it there. I say, what? They say, yeah, them ducks will fly over there from one body of water with fish eggs on their feet, and in their mouth. I said, man, if you believe that, do you believe a fish will live out of water? What makes you think the egg will live out of water?
I doubt it. Hey, Storm Radio,
what up, man? What up, man?
As kids, we were allowed matches, knives, and 22 rifles. We weren't allowed to play with none of that.
No, not let you in the city. I mean, in the country.
I was a country girl, so my grandparents weren't going. I used to set plenty of stuff on fire when I was little.
See. Andrea. Man, I thought you were the sweetest person, Andrea. I just knew you was just the sweetest person.
Put it in a little circle, a big dart. Wow. Wait a minute, I gotta catch up. There was a hoop the jars were supposed to go into. Points sort of like horseshoes. Now, see, I could play horseshoes, but I ain't playing with no There's 2 rings on the ground, and they try to get the darts in the ring, kind of like horseshoes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Storm said, just think was atomic laboratory for kids with real uranium. Wow. Oh my God. Hey, girl, Dad. Welcome back. I'm going to do some chicken wire fencing to keep the rabbits out my God. And so ain't nobody fencing with no knives. They want to fence.
Say, well, I'll make a fence.
And I do have a samurai sword that's due to me taking karate.
Okay.
I'm trying to picture James taking karate.
That's when he was 27.
He might know how to still do some karate now.
Yeah, hey, TC, the only karate Unc know how to do nowadays is
Oops, I ain't come to play no jarts with y'all.
No, he said you got to throw the knife in between the horseshoe.
I ain't coming that way. He talking about some throwing knives. I ain't coming that way. Oops. I'm going to bypass Memphis then. Since you talking about some companies. Nope. I'm not going to even go that direction.
Right.
Facts, LOL. It's true. Okay, how you think fish got there? Ducks before people. So Mike said it's true. If a frog piss on you, you get a wart.
I mean, I don't know. I'm serious. I really want to know about that.
Hey, Lynette, I ain't taking up. You will go out there and get you a frog and let him pee on you. And if you get a wart, come back and let us know.
I'm gonna pass. I'm scared. I know I'm scared to hold stuff like that.
Because what if he piss on your lip? You gonna get a wart on your lip?
Oh, your whole mind gonna be ate up. Oh, what's wrong with him? Mama, what that on his mind? I love them children. The children say it all, but they've been started.
Have any of y'all ever seen the Avatar, the cartoon version?
Yeah.
Have anybody seen the Avatar?
The Bluebee?
The cartoon. You know the cartoon series.
Oh, not the movie. Okay, not the movie.
Well, with the cartoon series, Aang's friend was Katara and Sokka was sick. Where you go, Cropper?
I said, give me a second.
Oh, my bad. I was trying to tell you the story.
I'm listening.
How you think fish got there? Okay, before people. So, but anyway, Aang and Sokka was sick. So Aang had to go up to the medicine woman to get the remedy for getting them sick. So he told them to go get some frozen frogs and let them suck on the frozen frogs. So I done took these after him fighting everybody and then got captured by the Fire Nation and he finally escaped the Fire Nation. He went back and got some more frozen frogs because he lost the other frogs because they are unthawed. They wasn't gonna be no good if they had it thawed out, right? So they start sucking on. He put the 2 frozen frogs in each one of their mouth, and they done, they started getting better. David, after the frogs are thrown out, you can see their little legs just wiggling out of their mouth, and then they just spitting it out. I was killing myself laughing. And he gonna say he had a wart on his throat, the little flap in the back.
Yeah, on his tonsil.
Yeah. I said that these folks crazy. You got folks sucking on frogs to make them heal. Mike said frogs don't give warts.
I don't think they do either, Mike.
Frog pee. I used to play with frogs and got peed on a few times. No wart. Okay, so Janet said it ain't true.
Okay, thank you, Janet.
I don't know how to pick you a frog up, David.
No, I ain't gonna pick him up.
I used to catch random spiders in jars and pick snakes out them. Psalms, I can't do it. Can't touch no snake. No, I don't even like looking at them. Mike said, ew, sucking on frogs. And Mike, you cannot tell me different frogs do cause warts.
Oh, girl, can I dress up like a snake?
Some said, what they say? Aquanet torches were farmed, rolled downhill on big old time. Now, we used to get on those big giant hills back in the day.
I won't do that. I ain't doing that.
Cardboard. We used to be on the cardboard, man. We'd be sliding down.
Yeah, I do that. I do that, but what songs put in there, getting inside that tire? Imagine how dizzy you gonna be when you get to the bottom if you don't hit a tree.
Roll in the street. What you talking about? Some frogs get you high if you lick them. Mike. Oh no. Wait, a wart on his throat, baby. It was so funny. But yeah, we used to slide down on cardboards. We used to get up in an apartment when my mama used to go to work, and I hope she ain't listening because that's how the hole got in the wall. We used to get on top of the steps, get the cardboard, slide down the doggone steps. And my brother, he's so crazy. He done slid down the stairs and put the hole in the wall.
How did you express? How you explain that? What y'all say? How did you say? What happened?
We just told them that we dropped something and it fell against the wall. We didn't tell her we were sliding because if one of us had said we were sliding down the stairs, she was whooping everybody. So everybody wasn't getting no whooping. And we didn't want to just say my brother was the one to put it in the hole in the wall because we were all doing it. We came up with something real quick, baby. We ain't getting no whooping that day.
3 or 4 minds brilliant together.
Exactly. I was like, man, you know, if you snitch on him, he gonna get a whooping, and we all gonna get a whooping.
You know, we can't never say nothing else about this.
The cousin said our lives was great. Some said, did anyone else stick your tongue to a metal pole in the winter after watching that Christmas? Nah, I ain't try that.
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't try that. I ain't on Home Alone. I know what you talking about, Psalms. I ain't
you did that too.
Huh?
I said, Psalms, you did that too?
Psalms, you did. I don't know. Have anybody else think it?
I ain't do it.
Oops, I think I gave warts to frogs. Wow. OMG. I did when I was way before the movie. Neighbor pour hot water to freeze. Wow. Cousin said very dizzy. Yep, rolling down that hill in that tie, you gonna get real dizzy.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Lynette said all of you all are sleeping. Something, honey.
Hey, that merry-go-round though, that's not about the only thing I get on that merry-go-round because that got me dizzy enough.
Man, Mackenzie fell off of it. I fell off it.
I flew off.
Mackenzie said she flew off of it.
Yeah, because if you don't hold it on and you ain't got a good brace, you got to tell children. That's where you figure out. That's how we got common sense. A lot of people. Hey, man, you got to know how to hold on to this thing. Don't get on there and don't hold on.
Matthew got on that the other day. I put him on the merry-go-round and he just laid back like this. While I'm spinning the merry-go-round. He laid on the ground. I kept trying to tell Matthew, get up. He just laid down, put his leg up, and he was just laughing while I was spinning him.
Yeah, he was at peace. I understand.
Till he ran down there and tried to become part of Creekside crew. I already go home then.
Yeah, I know it. It was time to go home.
Yep, anyone make tennis ball cannons out of old cans. Oops, dangerous. Oops, dangerous.
Oops. Hey. You had to use some gunpowder in there or some kind of way to get that ball to come out that can like that.
Oh, Janice, see, we couldn't do that because you know how the stairs go down and they go down and there's a wall right there. No door right there. See, Janet and them did it right. They just opened up the door and slid on out in the yard. What's our hands in the dirt? You back from Jamaica?
No joke, man. He had a good time.
I sure wish I was in Jamaica. Being like how Stella got her groove back. Meet me a Winston.
Oh, okay. Did she fall in the sand too?
Who? Stella. He fell in something, honey. Then you all start telling on each other for oldish. What you said, cousin? I did some of everything when I was little. I acted. What you said, son? I used to get my granddaddy used to make me so mad. And my granddaddy was one of them cheap old men. He would take a little hose and go siphon out some gas to put in another one of his vehicles.
What's cheap about that? I don't want to spend no money.
He made me so mad one day. I said, dude, all I gotta do is light a match to you. You just gotta blow.
Yeah, put that light up. Put that light up, bro.
He said, get my gin belt. I took off running. You ain't about to hit me with that belt. I mean, I know he was full of gas. I know that gas had to get in his body.
No, it might not have, because them old two, they know when that gas coming up that hose. They could feel it coming up that hose.
Dude, it was one of the water hose. He just done cut up a whole old water hose.
My stepdad and grandpa used to do that too. Man,
I ain't nowhere in the world. Mama remember that plate from 2 years ago. James broke. I remember I was on live one day and my mama gonna call me the next day. Oh, so you ain't never been to the movie theater. I said, ain't nobody told you to be in the bush and listening. I'm 48 years old. No, I ain't never been to the movie theater. I told you we were going to the movie theater.
She said so. Oh, okay. You never made it that day, huh?
Nope. He knew not to get flung off that merry-go-round. Right? Oops, my grandson was just laying there. He said, awkward neck. What's up, Crafton? How you doing? What it do? Not Jags. Stacy said we use alcohol to make the cannon. See, y'all some little dangerous kids.
I don't know this game right here. I don't know.
They playing with knives and cannons and alcohol.
But I done seen that. I was wondering how they did it myself, but okay, do tell.
Mike said you put. Now, see, I did used to jump off top of my granddad in them house.
Nah, I was scared of heights.
See,
Once I got up,
we would climb up from the back of that house, go to the front, and just jump off in the grass.
Did you break your leg?
I would climb up that tree in the backyard, climb on top of the house, get my basketball that was stuck behind the goal, and then I would sit there because I was scared to come down. And I'm like, man, I'm scared of heights.
I'm doing crafty. Yeah, we jumped on top of that house till that one day my granddad came home, called everybody on top of his house. Y'all messing up my roof. And you know, he get the cuss. he get that gin belt and come around. He done took the ladder from the back of the house, so couldn't nobody get back to the back. Because if you jump from the back, you gonna hit the concrete. So your only bet was to jump off the front so you could jump in the grass. And here go my old stupid cousin. Them talking about he can't catch all of us. I said, well, y'all go on and go and see how that work out for you. They hit that ground. I thought my granddad was Spider-Man. He done came out with multiple arms. He done hit it. He hit all of them. I said, right there on that roof, you wasn't about to hit me with that gin belt. I ain't never seen that man move so quick.
Life was good back then.
Yeah, man. We didn't really have any worries. I mean, if you had some, it was more so what you gonna wear for school or you know what I'm saying, what you gonna wear for the dance or a test or anything. We didn't have too many worries that the kids got now.
Nah. You worry about it. If your girlfriend broke up with you and she dating that dude over there now, dang, that's my worst. That was the worst thing.
Jadam said we used to write our names and curse it on the wall and send it on fire.
Damn, Janet.
Little matchstick kids. We wouldn't have no fingers if my grandparents saw that.
No, I did set a trick. I didn't. I'm going to tell you, I probably would have smothered the fire. I tried to smoke a cigarette when I was a little boy, probably about 11. And it was a bunch of us, but all the little boys in the neighborhood, we were trying to smoke this one little cigarette. And I hit it and I didn't like it. So I handed it to somebody and they didn't want it. So I put it down on the ground and put a can over it. One of them dudes talking about it's gonna explode and kicked the can. And it's in a dead summer. He kicked that can. I ain't seen number fire sparks go, and man, you know what I did? As soon as I seen that fire up in the air, I was gone because I knew what was about to happen. And then I heard them fire trucks. I knew they were coming. Say, man, the field on fire. I'm in the house. My mama heard them fire trucks out there, and she know I normally like being outside. She say, "Come here, come on back outside." I walk back out there, and them fire trucks out there. She say, "What y'all done?" I said, "Nothing." That's a child first sentence.
I ain't doing nothing.
And that look that you don't realize as a child, you got to look the way you lied. Your mama done seen it several times before. And boy, when I said that, it was over.
I used to get the whole theatric. It wasn't me. I didn't do that. I didn't do it.
I didn't want to look like no wimp outside with from my partner and them with that kind of nonsense. So if anything, that was gonna go on in the house in my room while she beating.
Yeah, Han said we used to make ramps. We would jump them with our bikes and mini bikes straight crazy.
All that, and sometimes that ramp will break on you and you crash on that bike. War wounds.
Daddy said we didn't want to get hurt. We took the couch cushions.
Janet, your mama come on see that grass on that cushion. Girl, y'all don't know where y'all come. My mama wasn't having that. I tried to watch the TV and some of the cleaner got on y'all know the trimming on them old TVs, them wood. Man, that cleaner got on that trimming. My mama saw that on a Saturday when it's cleanup day. She said, who did this to my TV? And I tried. I don't know. I didn't do it. Man, I got some whoopings in my day.
Good night, goodies. Hey, thanks for hanging out, and it's good with seeing you. It was great.
GE was in here. What up, GE?
Yep. Cousin said there was no locks on the bathroom door, but you could open a drawer and keep the door closed as teens. We all fell asleep in the bathroom with the drawer open. Team Pyro. Back in because my grandparents raised me. And my grandparents now had a boys' bathroom and a girls' bathroom. The girls couldn't go in the boys' bathroom, and the boys couldn't use the girls' bathroom. Still to this day, they got the same thing.
What?
Yep. Only you could prevent forest fires. They setting up forest fires. We almost started a fire trying to barbecue fish on stick.
I wasn't on the one.
We could see my mom coming through the town. We cleaned up fast. Man, we couldn't really hardly get away with nothing down with my grandma though, because the neighbors were so old and they were nosy. If you, boy, I'm about to call your grandma on you. Girl,
look. Do your granny know you outside?
What you doing over there? Getting yonder from over there by that fence. When you get home. Miss Allen said you was over there behind the fence, behind the building over there with a couple of people. I said, Grandma, that old lady see now. I don't know what she talking about.
What?
My grandma, they get the 411, everybody kids.
But we couldn't even do that. We couldn't do that. If you say that lady down the line, you calling me down the line? No, man. I'm not. I'm just saying she ain't getting the truth.
What's up, CC? Miss Allen, ooh, that lady. Ooh, that lady. Where you going with that? I said my grandmama sent me down here. Let me call Miss Ada. Oh, ain't nobody asked you to go call my grandma.
Yeah, Hey, but you gotta love them old folks because they kept things in order back then.
They did. They did.
You
What it
couldn't
do?
go around here
What it
doing
do?
what we do.
Let me shout out to
Creekside moms, they run the show, keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire, lifting us up, taking us higher. They keep it moving, always on point. Every live stream, they light the joint, dropping those links with style and grace. Creekside moms, always setting the pace. Ooh, they bring that good vibe. Ooh, always keeping it live. They keep the flow smooth, always clean. Creekside mods, the real MVPs. Creekside mods, they run the show, keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire, lifting us up, taking us higher. Shout out to the crew, always on the grind.
shout out to the Creekside mods. I saw my grandmama's Oldsmobile. Ooh, wait, baby. My dad nicknamed the old man next door Snoopy because he was constantly switching on me and my sister for every little thing. Ooh, now that was funny right there. Wow, 2 bathrooms. We had 1 bathroom at one time. We had 14 people living in the house. Mornings. Wow. Who told you to go behind that doggone thing?
You gotta hold up.
You ain't doing that.
I know it.
Yeah, CC dancing. I saw my granny coming down the street. Wait, that's my granny. I will hide. Man, I remember when me and my cousin was riding bikes. And we used to go up the hill, and all of us would go down there and drive, ride the bikes down the hill. We stayed riding the bikes down the hill. But my cousin had a bike, and hers didn't have no brakes on it. So I got her bike, and she got my bike. We all riding down the hill, but I went down the hill, and my cousin was coming towards me, and I kept telling her to move out the way, move out the way. This girl proceeded to fall into me. I went flying across that concrete. All of this was skinned up. I still got here go the bruise right here from right here. Yeah. All of this, you could see it was just blood everywhere. Walking home, I was hollering and screaming. All she could say is, I'm sorry, because she thought she was going to get a whooping. Here go the neighbors. Girl, come here. I was still hollering, walking down the street. So by the time I made it to my grandmama's driveway, she's standing in the driveway because the neighbors done called her and told her I'm bleeding everywhere. Done scared my grandmama out of her mind because she didn't know what was going on. Man, when I got in the doggone house, my grandmama started doctoring me up, baby. I was screaming. That was the last time I rode down that hill on a bike. And then, like the bruise that's right here, I still got that one right up in there. But yeah, this one never went away. But luckily, my face healed up.
It looks like this now.
Oops, I ain't coming no Fraser. Nope. I ain't coming no Fraser.
I know that's right.
Fraser ain't for me. Oops, not in Memphis. It ain't. Nope. What was the name of that one game where you put the fork down in between your fingers and go faster each time around it? Spin the fork. Psalms, I don't know. What's that game, David?
I don't know.
You supposed to know.
I didn't play all them games. I didn't play Jar. I didn't play a lot of these games these people be playing. The one with the tennis ball, the one Stacy and Oops talking about blowing through the can. I ain't do none of that.
Yeah, I ain't do none of that stuff neither.
I didn't set no pit on fire trying to cook no fish sticks.
It was Sandra living a full life. Lost her son. I'm reading out loud because Nikki had texted me and I didn't know she texted me. But it was Sandra living out loud. I think it's Sandra living a full life or living one of them. Just keep her in their prayers. I crashed bike into fresh paved parking lot. Had a dig hundreds of rocks, chips, and tore out my skin. Man, I used to like playing with my slingshot.
Yeah, something else. I thought I was bad.
They was Mike them bad.
Yeah.
I thought my
I done fell off a bike and I done hurt myself and come home and gotta get a whooping for scaring your mama half to death. Hey man. But I ain't never had no gravel up under my skin and I ain't never felt at no top. Oh no.
Yeah, baby, I don't understand. Wait a minute. You put one hand flat, spin your fingers, and keep poking the fork in between each one, going fast as you can.
No. She said put your hand on the thing and do this here. No. Is that what you talking
I ain't doing that. So Mackenzie said she did it with a pencil.
Oh no. Mackenzie, don't do that game no more, baby.
She said she did it with a pencil. I don't know that game with the force between the fingers, but my sister got a fork stuck in the back of her head. She didn't piss me off much after that. Wow, Janet! Wow,
damn, Janet.
We make sure we don't piss Janet off.
Goodness, Janet.
Wow. My grandma almost got in a fight because a neighbor had chihuahuas we were scared of, and we would walk through an alley after school not to pass those dogs. Yes, David, that was it. You putting that fork through there. Janet done stuck a fork in the back of somebody's head. Wow.
Her sister.
Baby, I wouldn't even talk to you. Talk about let alone.
You ain't my sister no more, Janet. I ain't gonna even cap. No cap. You ain't my sister no more.
I'm gonna treat you like somebody off the street to do that. No,
Janet, you might well hey, look, Janet, you might well put your hands up every time we come to a family gathering. You might well put your hands up. Yep. God, Janet. Was it stuck in there, Janet?
David.
Oh my God.
David, he talking about wasn't stuck in there.
I just had that thought. You know what I'm saying, TC? I
was like, she said the back of the head.
Was it stuck in there and it was hanging and she turned around? Oh my God, Janet.
Oh, David, she said, yes, she got 4 stitches.
Did you get a whooping, Janet?
I was just gonna say that you should have got 4 ass whoopings.
You should have got 4 ass whoopings for them 4 stitches. I'm talking about on 4 different days. I'm gonna whoop you. Yeah, you're gonna get 4 ass whooping for doing your sister. I'm gonna make sure I don't forget on that 3rd day to get you that 4.
I stuck a dartboard dart in my friend's forehead. He used paper pliers to remove it. Wow. See, y'all was bad kids.
Yeah, what was wrong with y'all, man? My mama, I got a whooping in elementary. I promise you, I was in the kindergarten. Little boys, I told the story before. Little boys at lunchtime throwing rocks. Well, as a 5-year-old child, I knew not to throw rocks. I learned that lesson early. Man, boy, throwing them rocks. And as soon as I bent down to pick up a rock, this lady said, ah! It was a teacher. I knew she had gotten hit. Man, she said, he did it. Man, had to go to the office. As a 5-year-old, they gave me a pattern.
Wow.
When that was over, the next period, they sent back for me and they said, we sorry, we found out who did that. I told you I didn't do it.
Wow. Mike said his mom banned me. He started it. Jada said, I did not get a whooping. My sister was wrong for pissing me off.
What, Janet? You was just pissed off. It's better to be pissed off than to be pissed on. Do you feel me? Do you feel me?
Purposely put thumbtacks under my sister's chair when she was having dinner once. Barefoot. It was at least 30 years ago, but I barely apologized for it this year. Wow. So I did that to my teacher. Mackenzie got impaled with a
what?
We was at Dollar Tree. And I had told this little girl that was with me, I said, go get Mackenzie, because Mackenzie was about 1 year old. And I said, getting ready to turn 2. I said, go get Mackenzie. So she mad. She went and got Mackenzie and pushed Mackenzie to the metal rack at the Dollar Tree, and it impaled her forehead.
But it was bleeding.
To this day,
Can I tell them about my foot?
She still got the thing right there.
The good one. That's how my foot.
That little girl got her butt tore up.
Oh, good one. My foot got impaled by a screw.
Yeah, we know.
Many things.
Yeah. Bad, man. Bad. I punched my 5th grade teacher once, and then he didn't let me go on the field trip. What? I wouldn't let you go neither. You punched me.
Andrea.
Oh, snap. Man, can you stop jumping in the bed? Man, I want to thank you guys for coming back for the second part. It's 11:39. Tampa got to get ready to shut it down. Dave, you got anything else you want to say on Throwback Thursday?
Thank y'all for coming out. Good night.
And you ain't even tell the people about your channel, did you?
I'm pulling one of them Def Jam moments. Thank y'all for coming out.
Mike said it was fun. Hold on after the live, the cropper. Hold on.
Creekside Queen. Tampa, queen of the creek. Built on faith, yeah, the roots run deep. Turning dust to gold, every crop I keep. Hard work don't stop, I don't ever sleep. Up before the rooster, hands in the dirt. Every seed I plant, gotta know my worth. Ain't no silver spoon, had to build my own. Now the homestead strong like the crops I've grown. Brick by brick, stitch by stitch. Turning small town life into something rich. Crafting my dreams, got the hammer and thread. While the world's still talking, I stay 2 steps ahead. From the garden to the stream, from the land to the sky. Blood, sweat, and faith, that's how I ride.
Shout out to all of you guys. Have a good night.